Good morning, dear ones, and a very happy Tuesday to you all. We had a bank holiday here yesterday, and I was really getting in touch with my earthiness. Went for a beautiful walk and felt the energy of all of the plants on the earth, and really enjoying just getting back into nature and continuing to love myself unconditionally and give myself what I need in order to heal. And when I do heal, and remember this is true for all of us, when we heal, we no longer see through lenses or glasses of non-healing. We no longer manifest things that are not for our highest and greatest good. I recently was gifted with a beautiful podcast which can be found. It's called Tea with Teal. It's podcast number 5, and it's all about manifesting. And the manifestation template that we very often have is sometimes, if there is any tiny little bit of doubt or fear that we send out into the ether, that is going to be magnified back at us. So we need to really have fun with our manifestations and feel the joy, open our heart chakra in order to be able to not only give but receive. And we are divine givers, we are divine receivers. So to remember that, and we are able to give more when we have more. So it's not about it having to come from us always first. Yes, the vibrations do, and that is what is important. Our vibrations need to reflect our divinity. They need to reflect a true intention, and without any fear or doubt. So when we have a bit of fun and we've got an open heart chakra with this, and we employ the law of non-attachment, and remember, the law of non-attachment is not about not caring if it happens or not. It's understanding that the universe will give it to you in any case, and not running after it. Because when we run after something and we take it back to worry about it, and that's why the just for today, do not worry is so important. We actually take it back from the universe, and the universe may no longer work on it for us. So we really need to do that trust thing. Okay, so new week, we are doing the last of the internal or body chakras, and this one is the crown chakra, or the 7th chakra, which sits like a crown on the top of your head. And that is literally where all of the energy comes in from source and from our higher self, and comes down through this particular chakra and then moves through all of our chakras all the way down into the base chakra, and then it will come back up again. Now, bearing in mind that if we're bringing pure source energy through our crown chakra, we need to cleanse all of our chakras in order to be able to live and breathe our truths and be our truths, so that this beautiful pure energy coming through is now not going to be tainted by our stuff by the time it comes out of all of our chakras, and is the frequency at which we vibrate. This is our frequency, and each individual has a different frequency based on their own experiences, based on where they're holding and keeping their stuff, and whether or not the chakras are blocked or have excess or deficient energy. So let us just have a look quickly at the profile of this crown chakra. It is developed from early adulthood throughout our lives. Throughout our lives, we are developing this chakra, because this chakra is always going to be our connection with the divine, with our higher selves. It is where the silver thread comes through, and it is where we are. It is manifestation of the law of oneness right into being. This particular element for the crown chakra is thought or cosmic energy. Remember, consciousness creates our thoughts. Thoughts and emotions create things. Okay, so our consciousness, that is that God spark, that is us. The ruling planet is Uranus. Its sense, there is no sense. Why? Because this chakra is beyond the senses. It is from the ether. It is etheric. Its astrological sign is Aquarius. Anybody remember the song The Age of Aquarius? I'll just leave that there for you. Its music is silence. And sometimes that is exactly what we need. And why do we need that silence? So that we can actually hear the messages directly from Source. Everybody needs that quiet time, at least once a day, where there is no voice in our heads shouting at us, where there are no people pulling us from different directions, where there is no music playing in our heads, and just to be silent and to listen to the messages from Spirit. Food, in this particular case, fasting or detoxing, is what is needed to heal with this particular crown chakra. Crystals include clear quartz. A lovely piece of clear quartz there for you. Amethyst, Herkimer diamond or diamond, snowy quartz, white jade, danburite. Essential oils include lavender, frankincense, rosewood, oak moss, sandalwood, myrrh, lotus, and rose. Its Sanskrit name is Sahasrara, or thousandfold. This is the lotus flower with 1,000 petals. Its purpose is understanding, to connect with the divine so as to live and manifest that divinity. We need to understand. Bear in mind, remember, everybody, I've been encouraging you all to get to know yourself and why you are who you are, and what constitutes your particular goals, aspirations. You need to understand who you are before you can make any changes, and before you can embrace and love and respect yourself. So to understand yourself is to love yourself, and that is very important. To understand yourself means you understand the universe a whole lot better too. Its life lesson is selflessness. The color is violet, white, gold. Its location is in the cerebral cortex. Endocrine gland is pineal. Its identity is universal. As consciousness grows, I understand more. As your consciousness grows, you will understand more about the world, about yourself, because you're inquiring. Even Lord Buddha said, question everything, even what I say to you. Question everything so that you know and understand it for yourself, because what you believe is true for you. Its orientation is self-knowledge. Okay, knowing ourselves, so important. Demon or counterforce is attachment. We need to learn how to relinquish control of the outcome, as the outcome is for the greater good in any case. Its basic right is to know and to learn. You might find oftentimes that you just know something, and if somebody asks you to explain it, you either can explain it very well, or you find yourself having a bit of difficulty with explaining it. But the sense inside you is that you just know that this is true. Trust that, because remember, we are one with the divine. We are all in this together. We may have different boats that we're in, but we're still in the same particular world that we're living in at the moment. And because we're all one and all one with divine, yes, we might vibrate on different frequencies, but we're all one. And our experiences makes part of the greater collective. And we're able to then tap into that greater collective and understand so much more, which means that you're able to tap into the greater collective and understand the other person. Because at the end of the day, we're all one and one with the divine. So its basic right, as I said, is to know and to learn. The balanced characteristics include the ability to perceive, analyze, and assimilate information. To be intelligent, thoughtful, and aware. To be open-minded and able to question. To be spiritually connected. To be a wisdom master. And to understand the broader understanding. I think that is enough for today with regards to the last bodily chakra. Remember, hit me up on some messages in this below. I'm here for you all, and I look forward to your questions and your queries. Please remember our foundation, the 4 agreements and the 5 Reiki principles, and wishing you a really wonderful day today.